Coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off this back. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
And he's back up.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
And they're exchanging leather early. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And they separate. He just misses there with the left. Blocks the shot. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Now a knee.
He went high on that one.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Looks like he's trying for a submission now. He's out.
Go, guys, work.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Sound strike on the ground. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Lands with the ground and pound. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
2 minutes now to go in the round. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down.
Oh.
Oh! Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Able to check the high kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter round. Shot there, he's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Final minute. Close guard now.
Let's go, guys.
All right, trying to pass here as Robert Teixeira going for an arm bar now.
An attacking arm bar.
elbow there from the bottom as he continues to stay active off of his back. Ground and pound strike there now. Strong elbow there. All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again,
Second round underway. Straight right is there. Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body.
Ooh, what a punch.
Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on him. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Big head kick.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right. Because, oh, that is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Solid strike on the ground. Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands to the head. Goes upstairs for an elbow. Back to his feet. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Punches blocked.
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Back to the feet. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, so another swing and a miss. And I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out in space. Find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon. Go to the clinch. Find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it. Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Oh! Oh! Just out of range with that right hook. Big knee! Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Yeah, he's on real bad.
He's got him hurt here. Beautiful knee. Oh, big left hook there. An elbow.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Oh, he might be out. Less than a minute now to go in round two. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
And we are back for our third and final round. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Great punch.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
And he caught the kick.
He loaded up there on that high kick. Oh, beautiful level change.
That cut is looking nastier by the minute. Useful strike there, the ground and pound on point tonight. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Ground and pound strike is true. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Knee to the body here in side control. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Able to land the single ground strike there. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Lands the ground and pound strike. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, feet on the hips here. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop him. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Oh, man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point.
Oh, watch guillotine here. Watch guillotine.
He might get a finish here. All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision, a very clear decision, in my opinion.
All right, the official decision is in. It
Still dangerous, goodness gracious, move like the Gracie brothers. Don't pay me something, fed everybody, they don't say me nothing. Still back to the bone from fetus, them man move misleading. Choco, check if he's breathing. Nah, Jeff, I don't think he's breathing. Gully bot.